Yes, good people, welcome back to the Guitar Manifesto channel. Hope you're all doing well out there. So today we're going to be checking out the Boss heavy metal HM-2w Waza Craft pedal. Originally released in 1983, it was Boss's first attempt at a amp in a pedal kind of deal. It was to emulate the mid-range sounds from a Marshall stack. Pretty unique pedal in its time. So the original run was from 1983 to 91 and then got took over by the metalcore and metal zone. During the 90s, this got a bit of a cult following with the Swedish metal scene. With the dials cranked all the way up, you could get sort of a chainsaw buzz out of it, and it was referred to as the Swedish chainsaw. So if you put this up against a high gain amp, you can get some real gnarly sounds out of these. But for people like me who like my grunge and my 90s sort of alt rock, you can still get some sweet tones out of these. So Boss claim they 100% replicated the original circuit on these, and little details like the font on the writing, they even got the same size, that kind of thing. So yeah, pretty sweet pedal. Brand new, these pedals currently retail for around £140. I got this one used for £80 in the box. She come minty fresh. I've got it in a bit of a deal with a big muff pedal, but still £80 for one of these. Pristine condition, used on eBay. They are fetching strong money, so you're going to be looking a good £100 to £120 for one of these. But if you see one, £100 or less, you've got a sweet deal there. So up close and personal, one thing I do like about these, I'm pretty sure the original run didn't have them, is the silver screw. So it gives you sort of that old vintage feel, makes you think it's worth quite a bit of money, but it's a pretty cool little feature. So on the front of the pedal, these do look pretty cool. They do have a high-end look to them. You're basically getting a modified heavy metal pedal. So in terms of the pedal itself, it's a Boss pedal. They're made to last, they're solid, proven over the years. I love Boss pedals, they are my favourite pedals. So on the front of the pedal, you've got 4 controls there. You've got your level control, you've basically got a control for your high and low frequencies, I'll come back to that, and you've got your distortion control. With the high and low controls, they call them a colour mix. They're basically a kind of boost for your low and high frequencies. The low control, you can sort of cut or boost your 100 Hz frequency, and the high control, you can cut or boost your 1K frequencies. So you can get some pretty cool sounds out of these. Very versatile pedal. I've been having a little play around with this. I did try the Swedish chainsaw sound. It does sound pretty gnarly, bit too much for me, but I can imagine if you put that for a high gain amp, that's going to sound pretty mad. But in terms of the rest of the pedal itself, you've got your sort of standard layout, you've got your input, output socket, you've got a 9-volt power supply, also takes a 9-volt battery. The interesting thing with these Waza Craft models of Boss have been doing some little modification to them. So you've got a switch there with S and C. S is standard mode. So basically you're getting the sound of the original pedal. So if you flip this over into custom mode, you're getting a lot more gain in your pedal. There's also a lot more clarity to the sound and more low end and mid-range punch to it. So for today's demo, I'm going to play this to a backing track to give you a general idea of what these pedals sound like and what they sound like in the mix. Now after playing around with this for a little while, I've picked some settings that I particularly like, so I'm going to be using that in a demo. I'll put a picture up of the settings I'll be using. For the first demo, it will be in standard mode, and then the second part we'll go into the custom mode just to see what that extra bit of definition sounds like. So I think the next thing we should do is plug her in and let it rip. there you go, that was the Boss HM-2 heavy metal Waza Craft pedal. I think it is a classy pedal. It looks the part, it sounds great, and if I'm honest, I really do like both the standard and the custom mode. I think they have their own unique qualities. Now personally, I probably use the standard mode for more your dirty rhythm guitar, and then the custom mode I probably prefer that for lead because you get a little bit more bite and it sticks out a bit more in the mix. Perfect for your solos. But yeah, let me know what you think to these pedals in the comment section below. I definitely will be getting some more Waza Craft pedals because I think they are a unique take on the standard pedal. There are a lot of companies out there who modify pedals, you know, the classic pedals, and now Boss have kind of done it themselves, and I think they've nailed it pretty much with this one. So let me know what you think too in the comment section below. Enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram and Facebook, the Guitar Manifesto. Also recently I reviewed the Boss Metal Zone pedal, so if you want to check that out, be sure to follow the link in the corner. Catch you all soon. Peace.